Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Englit World. So in the video of Elizabethan period, I told you I will make a different video about university weights. So today I'm here to discuss university weights in detail. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the notifications. So now let's jump to the topic. University Wits. University Wits is a group of English writers who used to write in late 16th century who were educated either in Oxford or in Cambridge. They were very intelligent and learned people, and at the same time they were very arrogant of their learnings. They contributed largely to the Elizabethan drama. We can say they paved the way for our great genius William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was highly influenced by university wits. They were the first professional writers group who took writing as profession. The term university wits was first coined by George Saintsbury, who was a 19th century journalist and author. So the term university wits was never used in the lifetime of these writers. The term started to be used much later from 19th century. Their plays had some common features. There was a fondness for heroic themes. Their writing style was also heroic. They used splendid description, long speeches, magnificent epithets, etc. Now let us see the members of University Wits. Christopher Marlowe, John Lilly, George Peel, Robert Greene, Thomas Lodge, Thomas Nash, and Thomas Kidd. These are the members of University Wits. Among them, Marlowe, Robert Greene, and Thomas Nash took education from Cambridge, and John Lilly, George Peel, and Thomas Lodge took education from Oxford, and Thomas Kidd did not go either Oxford or Cambridge. Now let us see the most famous figure of university wits, that is Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe and Shakespeare were born in the same year, 1564. Shakespeare was very much inspired from Marlowe, and Marlowe is the only dramatist of their age who can be compared with Shakespeare. He wrote only tragedies. He did not have any interest in comedies. He is very famous for using blank verse. Ben Jonson referred his blank verse as mighty lines. Please remember this point. This has been asked in many exams that who referred blank verse as mighty lines, or that kind of questions can be asked. He was stabbed in a drunken brawl and he died wretchedly. Now let us see the literary works of Christopher Marlowe. His first written play is Dido, Queen of Carthage. It was written while he was a still student at Cambridge, but it was not published until 1594. Now let us see another work, Tamburlaine the Great. It was a story of Timur. Timur begins as a shepherd who rebels and triumphs over the Persian king, and he became the king. Then he married Xenocrate. Marlowe's mighty line first came into focus in this work. After the huge success of Tamburlaine the Great, he wrote the sequel of Tamburlaine, that is the Tamburlaine the Great II. It shows the tragic death of Tamburlaine and Xenocrate. Dr. Faustus is one of the best works of Marlowe. This is a story about a scholar who longs for infinite knowledge. In order to learn magic, he sells himself to the devil on condition that he shall have 24 years of absolute power and knowledge. His other works are Massacre at Paris and The Jew of Malta. It was not written in blank verse. Remember this. His all other works are written in blank verse, but The Jew of Malta is not written in blank verse. The Jew of Malta inspired Shakespeare to write Merchant of Venice. Now, Marlowe wrote only one historical play, that is Edward II. Now let us see John Lilly. John Lilly is best known for his prose romance Euphues or The Anatomy of Wit and his sequel Euphues and his England. He also wrote some comedies like Alexander, Campaspe, Galathea, Sappho and Phao, Midas and The Woman in the Moon. And these comedies were written for performance at the court. George Peel. He wrote Old Wives' Tale, which was a satire on romantic drama which was popular at that time. It inspired Shakespeare to write The Winter's Tale. He collaborated with Shakespeare on Titus Andronicus. His arrangement of Paris was a pastoral play which paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth. His another works are The Battle of Alcazar, The Love of King David, and Fair Bathsheba. His famous Chronicle of King Edward I was a model for Shakespeare's historical plays. Now let us see Robert Greene. Robert Greene has been called the first notorious professional writer. In his work Broadsword of Wit, he criticized Shakespeare by saying, "An upstart crow beautified with our feathers." His some other works are Friar Bacon and Friar Bungay, Orlando Furioso. Thomas Nash. Thomas Nash wrote The Unfortunate Traveller, which was a forerunner of Pickersgill novel. His only surviving play was Summer's Last Will and Testament. He also finished Marlowe's work Dido. Now let us see Thomas Lodge. Thomas Lodge's most famous prose romance is Rosalind. Shakespeare followed this to write As You Like It. His only surviving play, entirely written by himself, is The Wounds of Civil War. He collaborated with Shakespeare in Henry VI. Now let us see the last figure of university Wits, that is Thomas Kyd. His most famous work is The Spanish Tragedy. It started the tradition of revenge play, which became very popular in Jacobean drama. So it uses the technique play within a play, which inspired Shakespeare to write Hamlet. So that's all about university Wits. I hope you find this video helpful. So please do like, comment and share with your friends, and please subscribe my channel to stay updated. Thank you.